I'm Alex.
And I'm Frank, and today we're going to be reviewing the Avengers.
Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. brings together a team of superheroes to form the Avengers to help save the Earth from Loki and his army.
Alright, so, the Avengers. I have been looking forward to this, since Iron Man came out.
Since the dawn of time.
That too.
Before Christ.
And
Before Stan Lee.
The entire time that, the movie was coming up, I was looking forward to it. I'm like, please be good, please be as great as you're making the hype out to be. And a part of me was afraid that it was going to be a terrible movie, and then, that's it. All these movies are going to suck from here on out.
I did not think that one did.
I was afraid of that. But it delivered. It was just one. It is now my favorite movie. It's like the greatest movie I've ever seen.
Even better than Toy Story?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love Toy Story. Don't get me wrong. We'll review that some other time. But
Or not.
maybe. We'll decide. Anyways, so it had a lot of good chemistry with the characters. They didn't have it just, okay, we're all superheroes, let's get together and let's fight the bad guys. We're all friends now. They didn't do that. They actually made them kind of hate each other because they're all really different characters.
Yeah, they had they like in the trailers, you see them fighting each other, and like Iron Man said, they don't play well they don't get along with other people.
Yeah, because they all have different personality types. Like Iron Man, he makes everything a joke. Captain America is always following the rules.
I kind of wish they did a little bit of cameo in the entire movie. You don't see any other superheroes.
Yeah, I was looking all over for Easter eggs. I could not find any.
And just a heads up, there are no superheroes. There are no other superheroes other than the ones that you see in the Avengers
Trailers. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really count as a spoiler. Okay.
Yeah, that's just pointing something out. A little heads up.
This movie was surprisingly funny. They had a lot of good jokes in there. And it didn't feel forced or anything. It was well balanced. It felt like it's just what the movie needed for that particular scene.
Yeah, there was a lot of action. I would recommend watching it.
You watch this movie now. If you do not watch it within the next 3 weeks, you are a bad person. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so from a rating from 1 to 10, what do you give this?
I give it a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Just a 9?
Yeah.
Alright, I give this a 10. This is definitely a must-see movie for me. You cannot miss this. Okay, so from this point on, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to have a spoiler section. So if you have not seen the movie, do not watch beyond this point. Okay, so from all the entire movie, the final part with all the actions stuff, damn, they did a really good job with going from camera angle to camera angle of showing okay, here's Captain America fighting, now here's Iron Man, now here's Hawkeye, now
They did a good job on that. What I didn't like about it is how fast Loki gave up. That was just terrible.
No, he didn't really.
He got hit by the Hulk, stayed down.
Okay, he was kind of knocked out because remember Hulk just started beating him up, which
Yeah.
I have to say was a hilarious scene.
That was funny.
I was just laughing so hard. Although I gotta say, he said something afterwards, but the audience was laughing too much, so I couldn't hear what he said. What Hulk said afterwards?
Oh,
So-
puny guy. That's what he said.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh,
puny
okay.
guy.
But yeah, he was kind of knocked unconscious, so he was just laying there. And now that the whole army is defeated and everything.
That was just too fast for Loki. They made the army look a little more dangerous than Loki was.
Well, I mean, they are an alien race. In case you don't know, they are the Skrull, which is an alien race that in the comics they're always trying to.
That's a Skrull?
Yeah, those are the Skrull.
They did not look like the Skrull. They're just
Yeah, apparently that's a Skrull. But yeah, they're always trying to conquer the planet. They can shapeshift. They normally fight the Fantastic Four a lot. I really liked how they kind of went back to all the other superheroes, kind of gave a recap of everyone. It didn't just jump right into it and assume that everyone has to know about all the superheroes. So technically, you could have missed some of the movies, and you still would have been caught up to speed.
What? Not with Thor. Thor. If you've seen the movie, you would wonder how he got to Earth. How he got back to Earth.
No, they explain it because Loki.
I know Dark Matter, but they didn't even show a montage or anything. They just here's Thor, and this is the reason. You could actually miss that if you didn't pay attention. If you were doing something else real quick, you would miss that entirely.
I'm assuming you missed that.
Yes, my brother told me. So
Okay.
Told me. I saw him back. They explained it, but I didn't hear it because everybody else was like, yeah.
Yeah. So but still, assuming you did hear it, you should have all the information. I can't really think of anything that you need to know from previous movies in order to understand what's going on.
Maybe probably Hawkeye. It's like the only person we don't know about much. Black Widow.
Well, even then, Hawkeye, he was only in Thor for like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, almost. You don't even get to see a very clear shot of him. He's just up there.
Yeah. So man, the humor in this movie was really good. Like, I love how Thor and Hulk destroy that giant serpent-looking thing.
It was like a giant worm.
Yeah. I love how they were both kind of just looking around, and Hulk punches Thor.
That's probably because Thor got the kill. He was the one who slammed the
I'm guessing because he's still holding a grudge because they were fighting earlier in the helicarrier.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, he's all about anger. That's his thing.
And I find it kind of like BS that when Iron Man and Thor were fighting, that Iron Man just absorbed all that energy.
Yeah, I didn't buy that so much.
400% that your equipment can't hold more than.
Wouldn't that drain his back?
That just constantly.
Just your arc reactor cannot hold that much capacity anymore. It has been reduced to 20%.
That should be coursing through that little device in his chest.
Shouldn't that have given him a heart attack or something? Like it starts beating super fast.
Cardiac arrest. Let's talk about Nick Fury. Okay, you remember he's Samuel L. Jackson.
And he's tired of these mother effing aliens on this mother effing planet.
Oh, and this one, he's tired of this mother effing people and his mother effing battleship.
I don't know. Battleship in the sky.
I feel sad for him. Okay, the Shield warship, that thing's
called the helicarrier.
The helicarrier, so that thing gets destroyed in 20 minutes.
I don't think it actually got destroyed, just badly, beaten. Because it doesn't ever show it crash or anything.
Oh, that's true.
It was still over there.
I don't know. They just ended up cutting that off.
Yeah, no, Iron Man, they flew away from it.
All the engines cut off except one.
I gotta say, that is one determined engine.
And it's in the corner somewhere. It's in the corner. It should be tilting down, right?
Well, it was doing that at one point.
But then they just cut it off. How did Thor and Iron? No, Thor fell off. Hulk flew away.
And Iron Man was starting up the engine again. And he got caught in the doors.
How did they escape in that?
He's Iron Man. That's how. Man, I loved how when Hulk was on the jet and the guy tries to eject, he instantly just grabs it.
Oh, that's right. One thing I didn't like about Hulk was the new actor. Mark
Ruffalo.
Yes, Waller. Did not like him that much. I like the previous actor in The Incredible Hulk.
Edward Norton. Yes, I liked Edward Norton better.
He was more. This one he played it more with more confidence. Bruce Banner isn't exactly that. He's more like.
No, he is he's It's not like he's awkward or anything.
No, he's not awkward. He's just he's too. I guess. I don't know how to say it, but he just doesn't. It's not. I don't feel that it's not should be how Bruce Banner should be played.
I actually think Mark Ruffalo did a much better job than what I was expecting. I saw him in the trailers. I'm like, I don't know. I don't buy him as Bruce Banner. But then I saw the movie and okay, yeah, this is Bruce Banner. This is what he's like.
I like the previous actor better. He looked the part pretty much.
I am a little confused as to how he controls the Hulk though.
Yeah,
because he said he's angry all the time. I don't know what that means. I thought it was cool how like it looked like he just instantly transformed into him and that was it. Did you watch the after credit scenes?
After credit with where they brought back after Loki's defeat, pretty much this alien guy that was talking to Loki, and then this weird guy.
Yeah, the guy that smiles at the end, that's Thanos, and like he's basically like if I remember correctly, like a conqueror of worlds, and like he's always trying to impress death, like literally the entity death itself.
So there's going to be an Avengers.
Yes, there definitely is going to be an Avengers 2. They announced it before this movie was even released, like a week ago probably.
How good is it going to be? Well, most sequels turn out pretty good.
Most, but that does not mean all.
It does not mean.
Actually, no. With superheroes, it's usually the sequel is either really good or really bad. It's never like the same level as the first one. Like X-Men, it was pretty good, and then X2 comes out, it was so much better. And then X3 came out, and no.
And then X-Men,
Wolverine.
X-Men Origins, Wolverine?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun to watch, but it's still kind of...
X-Men First Class wasn't that bad. It was
that's definitely one of my top superhero movies. But, oh, did you see the second after credits scene?
There's a second?
Yes, there was.
I did not see that.
Man, it's really fun. I'm just gonna tell you right now. So like basically, it goes to the six of them. They're in the shawarma shop that Iron Man was talking about before, and they're all just sitting around like eating and like it just feels like really awkward because like none of them want to talk to each other or anything. They're all just staring. It looks really funny. You have to see it. Stay till after the credits if you have not seen that. So.
I think that's about it.
Okay.